Alone against all these droids? They don't stand a chance.
Django Fett on the job.
What's up guys, I'm Django Fett, and I figured I'd show you guys some gameplay of Batman Arkham Knight. I actually pre-ordered this game at G2A, and I got it for like 30 bucks, so I couldn't refuse. But this game arrived in a mess. I won't sugarcoat it. It just arrived in a big mess, and I'm just going to show you guys some gameplay. There was a patch that just released, and it did help. The game looks like it's in a steady 30 frames per second. It still needs a lot of work. For some reason my program was showing up as 60 frames, but it's definitely not 60 frames per second. And that's the reason I wanted to get this game, for 60 frames per second, and just it didn't show up. It didn't show up. I mean, they still have a lot of work still left to do, and the game still looks gorgeous without a doubt. But there is still some stuttering that happens. FPS count goes down below, like in the single digits. And if you guys don't already know, I have an AMD computer, so yeah, I mean we've been having trouble with this game. But so far after this patch, it really looks a lot better in a steady 30 frames per second right now. But when I first played the game, I had so many problems. And it was a broken state, that's without a doubt. And like I had the weirdest things that came up, like blue flashing lights that I couldn't even see, like blue and green lights that I couldn't even see what the hell was going on in the game. It was just freaking ridiculous. And then there was just like a loud sound, like loud beeping sound that happened. I could not play the game. There were a couple crashes as well. I mean, it was a mess on AMD. But this patch really fixed a lot. It really did. But I mean, I have a pretty good, if not great, AMD computer. So I have an AMD FX 8320 CPU, Radeon R9 283GB video card. I mean, that's as good as it gets for an AMD computer. You could go even better. But man, I mean, that's pretty good specs for an AMD computer, and man, I just had so much trouble. But as you guys can see, this looks pretty good. Everything is in low settings, by the way, and it's a steady 30 frames per second. Later on in the game, I'm going to increase it to high, test it out. But in the combat, there is some problems. I mean, I'm getting FPS in the single digits. That is not good. That's still not good. So they still have some work to do, and I could have returned the game, but I chose not to because it's definitely a game I'm going to revisit at some point. It's not going to get any cheaper at 30 bucks. So I just couldn't refuse the deal. I really couldn't. I mean, the gameplay doesn't look too bad, but once the combat starts, that's when the problems occur. Oh, and when I get in the Batmobile, oh my god, it's a mess. So I'll demonstrate the combat soon and the Batmobile later on, but the graphics look pretty good even on low settings. I still want the enhanced rain and all those other effects added as well that I can handle on my computer. It's just wait and see for all these patches to come, and until then, I mean, we'll see. Hopefully they fix this. Rocksteady, WB, Iron Galaxy, you guys fucked up. All you guys fucked up. I don't care who it is, but man, you guys royally fucked up on this game, on the release for this game. And it shouldn't have been released. You could have delayed the game. You could have had the game on a release for PS4 and Xbox One, which still wouldn't be right for the PC owners, but you wanted it in a great condition, and this is by far the worst PC port I have seen ever released, and I've ever experienced. I never played the Assassin's Creed Unity game, and I know how buggy and shitty that was when it first released. I'm done with the Assassin's Creed game, so I never played that. Oh, and I'll probably do another video in the future with more Batman Arkham Knight once this game is actually in 60 frames per second instead of just saying it is, but it's not. It's definitely 30 frames per second, that's for sure, not 60. So yeah, I'm gonna wait till there's more patches, the game's actually fixed, which is probably going to be another month, maybe 2 or 3 weeks, I would say. But I'm impressed after one patch that they fixed a lot of problems with this game, a majority of the problems, but it's still in 30 frames per second, which is a huge deal to me. So until then, I'm gonna wait till 60 FPS gameplay actually occurs. So I think I'm done talking for now. I'll let you guys enjoy the rest of this gameplay, see what you think of the gameplay so far. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.
I've managed to intercept some radio traffic between Scarecrow and this Arkham Knight. Relaying it to you now.
I had him in my sights. I could have ended it right there.
We have not broken him yet. It will come.
Now I've waited long enough. Batman dies. Tonight.
Why do you hate him so much?
You can never understand.
Your revenge is at hand. This is his last night.
I'll make sure of it.
Any idea who the Arkham Knight is? Sounds like the two of you might have some history.
I've made a lot of enemies. It worked. There are 5 ID markers showing up within the facility.
Let's hope they're still alive.
Why we need an army this size.
The only way to rescue the workers is to pull down that wall. I need to get the Batmobile into the compound.
I don't care if they don't work. I feel better wearing a gas mask anyway. This guy served his purpose. What's the point in keeping him alive? It's a waste of resources if you ask me. Router? Yeah, don't worry, it's nothing. Just a glitch. Okay, so it finally started. Takes one to go. Yeah, thank God. I feel sorry for those poor guys stuck underground.
Oracle, they've killed one of the workers.
Damn it. We've got to stop them. Listen, I've managed to hack into the militia comms network. You'll be able to listen in on any channel-wide broadcast from now on.
Thanks, Oracle. I found a way to get the Batmobile into the compound. They'll pay for this. All of them. Gates open. Time to bring in the car.
Main gates open, get ready. You got a $1 billion tank headed straight for you.
We've deployed a diamond back to the main courtyard, sir. We'll crush him.
Gotta love their optimism. Your 6mm. Will penetrate these heavily armored units, but it'll take a few direct hits to destroy them.
He punched through the armor, just like you said.
He's searching for hostages. Keep non-essential radio chatter to a minimum. He'll be listening. You are listening, aren't you, Batman? Then listen to this. To all embedded units in Gotham, Operation Savior has begun. Each one of you has a role. Each of you knows your role. So move out of this damn city and lock it down. I want our hands wrapped tight around Gotham's throat within the hour.
Hey, Batman! Help me out! Thank God you're here!
Hurry in! Go, go, go! Spread out! Keep your guns trained on him. If he even looks like he's planning to leave that room, open fire. Oh, and avoid the bat symbol. It's a little trick. It's where his armor's the strongest. Aim for the weak spots at the shoulders first, then coordinate fire at the points where the plates meet.
Please!
You say something?
Leave him out of this.
Always defending the weak and the helpless. That's what I like about you. Predictable. And that's why we're gonna win. We know your move before you do. We know how you think!
Do you know what I'm thinking right now?
Of course, you're thinking, who the hell is this guy?
No. I'm just trying to decide which one of you I'm going to take out first.
And just so we're both on the same page here, I fully intend to kill you. But first, we're gonna make you suffer. We have the target. Just say the word and I'll end this now. Gotham will be ours. You don't understand. There are no second chances with this guy.
Keep your guns on him. If he tries anything, shoot to kill.
You'll regret this.
So you're gonna let me go now, right?
You're safe now.
You don't know the half of it, Batman. Scarecrow, he was...
Stay calm and tell me what you know.
They've been running the plant for hours. They brought in trucks, weapons, soldiers, shipments of hazardous materials. They knew exactly what they were doing.
He's producing his toxin on a massive scale.
It's bad. Real bad. We're talking about a gas cloud that could cover the entire eastern seaboard.
Where do I find Scarecrow?
I got no idea. All I know is he's moving ahead with his plan. And he's got a whole freaking army backing him up. We're screwed, Batman.
I'll stop him. But first I'm getting you out of here. Wait by the Batmobile.
Have you found Scarecrow?
Not yet. It's worse than I thought.
How much worse can it be?
He's building a bomb big enough to cover the entire East Coast in fear toxin. Take your men and get out of here. Head to GCPD and lock it down. Keep everyone inside.
I'll get my men off the streets, but I'm going nowhere. You bring anyone you find to me.
Jim, it's too dangerous.
You'll stop him. I know you will.
Hold tight. I'll get you to Commissioner Gordon.
Master Bruce, there are militia tanks all over the city. Gotham is overrun.
If I don't stop Scarecrow's bomb, there'll be no city to save.
Look out!